Hello and welcome inside the ACU TV Orr studio for the first newscast of the 2022-23 school year. My name is Sydney Varner alongside Connor Mullins. Our top stories to start off the year include construction progress on Boone Family Theater, the reopening of Moody Coliseum, and the beginning of this year's football season. This is the Optimist Newscast. As construction continues across campus, one of the projects nearing completion is Boone Family Theater. Renovations of the former Cullen Auditorium started in the summer of 2021, but supply chain issues have delayed the theater's opening until December. The Department of Theater has rented lights to use in the facility for the fall. The most notable changes to the 1970s facility include the facelift to the front lobby, a slight change in the seating arrangement, and an upgrade to all of the restrooms. Crews have also worked on the HVAC systems to provide a better theater experience for audience and actors alike. Kevin Campbell, Senior Vice President of Operations, said he's heard excitement from the stories and faculty alike about the Boone Theater reopening.
I know there's a lot of excitement about the theater department having the homecoming musical back on campus, and so that's certainly a great thing. But the Boone Family Theater is actually a multi-purpose facility that serves music, student life, student productions. We have different folks from the community come in. It's obviously the big classroom for Cornerstone, and so this renovation, while it absolutely benefits theater, it's actually going to benefit our campus much more broadly than just one department.
Boone will be used this fall for class meetings, including weekly Cornerstone speaking events, and the theater will produce the homecoming musical The Little Mermaid there on October 13th through the 16th. Moody Coliseum has opened its doors for Wildcat Week and opening chapel. However, the grand opening event is scheduled for this Friday. Construction on the Coliseum had its fair share of setbacks, as the original plan was to complete the project in the spring of 2022. Although Moody is now mostly complete, construction projects continue near the facility, with the Gata Fountain being moved just a few yards south of the entrance. The fountain project is expected to be completed by October. Taking a look back at Wildcat Week, volunteer students and faculty welcomed more than 940 freshmen to campus. The Optimist Shelby Bird has more on the story.
Last week, ACU's once empty campus filled with life as the residence halls welcomed their newest freshmen. As per tradition, residence life staff, Wildcat Week leaders, and ACU faculty all came together to help freshmen move their belongings into their dorms. Members of the move-in crew could be seen hauling fridges upstairs, directing cars, and interacting with parents and students alike. One crew member in Smith Adams RA, Kaya Zinnel, said that this seemingly minor act of kindness helps new students feel more at home and lets them know that they belong at ACU.
It's just to make moving in easier for freshmen and just getting them adjusted faster so that way they can enjoy the day a little bit more with their families.
This year's freshman class is significantly larger than previous years, boasting 944 students compared to last year's 872. Smith Adams resident director Darius Davis noted that this large number of freshmen means it's especially important that residence life helps them feel connected and at home here at ACU.
Right now, just helping everyone to help move them in is a big thing, but we're also working with people to get the dorms ready, making sure that we're going around and making sure that the rooms are clean behind the scenes to make sure that we're ready for them to come.
Later in the week, freshmen returned the favor by helping their upperclassmen peers move in a yearly program called Wildcats Pay It Forward. So whether you're a new student or a returner, welcome home, Wildcats. I'm Shelby Bird for The Optimist reporting.
Wildcat Week wrapped up the week of traditions with a new event, a carnival, on Saturday. Up next, let's take a look at what Wildcat sports may look like this year. Connor?
Thanks, Sydney. Head track and field coach Jared Cook was one of the 7 individuals inducted into the McMurray Hall of Honor on Sunday. This will be his 3rd season with the Wildcats as the head coach while spending a long while as assistant coach. Women's soccer had a rocky start to the 22-23 season, but the team is fighting to turn it around. I sat down with Casey Wilson to see what he had to say about what they hope to turn around. Soccer started the year with a rough 5-1 loss at UNT on August 26th. However, on Sunday, head coach Casey Wilson and the Wildcats came ready to play for their home opener against the University of Texas El Paso. It took just 16 minutes and 14 seconds for sophomore forward Chase Thorne to open the scoring on a dazzling shot from the left flank. 9 minutes later, Thorne again in the box using her speed down the left-hand side to double the Wildcats' lead. 5 minutes after that, in the 30th minute, and ACU finds their way into the penalty area and forces a UTEP handball to give the Wildcats a penalty. Senior midfielder Natalie Jones steps up and tucks that one away to give the Wildcats a 3-0 lead at halftime and finishing with a 4-0 home opener win. Wilson and Thorne were ecstatic with the home opener win.
Well, not that we were off to a slow start, but again, we kind of got fed some lunch here the last couple of weeks. And so again, playing tough teams like we did really made us examine our weak spots, and it was good to see them respond like they did today, and that was awesome.
I think for us, it just means so much because, I feel like we've been working hard, really hard this week to try and get, a win and play for our team and play for ourselves and and so to get this win, it's just really big for us. It's really a lift for us, so I think it's good.
Soccer is on the road this weekend to face Louisiana Tech at 7 p.m. on Friday and at Grambling State at 1 p.m. on Sunday. For the Optimist, I'm Connor Mullins. The Wildcats will face the Lamar Cardinals on Thursday in the first home football match of the season. The Optimist Carrie Johnston gives us a preview of this new football team.
After months of change, anticipation, and preparation, the Wildcats prepared to enter the 2022 season with a home game against Lamar. Though the Wildcats earned 2 wins against the Cardinals last season, new head coach Keith Patterson says the team is still a tough opponent and has emphasized to his team the importance of winning at home.
You got an opponent coming in here who's wanting to come in here and win, and they're coming into our place, and we want to make sure that we protect Wildcat Stadium. And our goal is simply to go undefeated at home and then see how many times you can win on the road. And that's no mistake. We're going to protect our home field advantage.
With the home opener being around the corner, the team also selected its 4 team captains. Some of the captains include senior linebacker Tori Hargrove and quarterback turned safety Peyton Manziel, who says that with the grind of fall camp, the team grew in many ways.
It's, 3-4 weeks of just going. I think that the coaches did a great job of taking care of us, not really grinding us down to where it just feels like we've been going for a long time. Teams really come together. We've grown a lot, physically, emotionally, and then as a brotherhood.
Changes for the team were not limited to just the coaching staff, with multiple transfers deciding to make ACU their home. Among these transfers include current starting quarterback Maverick McIver, a sophomore from Texas Tech, who says that his transition to ACU has been natural.
It's been kind of seamless, honestly. The coaches have really poured into me. I think that all of our teammates have too. I think it's been really, really good. We're all starting to gel and mesh. Tech was a little bit different, as in, it's just a different realm of football. It's a lot bigger. It's a different conference, different playing type. But here, I fell in love with it, and I love it every day.
According to McIver, the team's goal is to stay undefeated at home, which will give momentum for the team's road games. And in order to achieve that goal, they have to win on Thursday.
We want to win every home game. I think every home game for us is huge. Winning every home game at home, everybody coming out, supporting. If we have a good home record, I think it'll carry into our away games and play itself out.
ACU's home opening matchup against Lamar takes place on Thursday at 7 p.m., with the game streaming live on ESPN+. For The Optimist, I'm Carrie Johnston, reporting.
That's all for this week's Optimist Newscast. I'm Connor Mullins.
And I'm Sydney Varner. Have a great start to the school year, and we'll see you next time.